All right, everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to the King's Speech. So we're getting caught up on the rest of the Shonen Jump stuff this weekend. So we got around to Spy Family, Gokurakugai, and Kaiju number 8. So now we have to get to the massive Akane backlog that has unfortunately befallen me while I've been away. But it's going to be a lot of good content coming your way anyway, so if you haven't already, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. So without further ado, let us dive into it. Excuse me. With Akane-Banashi, Story 145, sit back and watch, with story by Yuki Tsunaga, art by Takamasa Moe, with Rakugo supervision by Keiki Hayashiya, with translation by Stephen Paul, and lettering by Sneeron. So today's finally the first appearance of Akane Arakawa, and you have March regular dates, daytime moves. You have alternating Akane Arakawa, Kyu Kenpute, Rien Konjukan, and Takao Subakiya. And you see all the other Tatsume, Zenzo, whatever it is, in the back, all like whispering amongst each other with, "Have you ever met her?" It's like, nope. Apparently she caused a bit of a stir a while back. It's like, in any case, it's just kind of weird that she's coming out of nowhere. You agree with me, right? Right? And they're like, yeah, definitely. And you see a shunk in the morning. It's like, Rien Ani-san is like, hi there, folks. You see Karashi's beautiful cousin showing up. Yeah, wait, I thought you were scheduled for 2 days from now. He's like, I had some business out of town yesterday. Came back with lots of goodies to share. It's like, wow, really? Thank you so much. And you see as everyone's kind of like prostrating, like bowing and like joking with them. You see one guy off to the side that isn't. He's like, would you like one too, Tyson? You have Tyson Arakawa, and you see this guy with like this mop of like blonde hair. And he just stares at them and goes, I've been asked to run an errand by the person in charge. So he's always like that. Blunt, unfriendly, uncooperative. Especially for a guy who just started here. And Rien's like, I know how it feels. Oh, this dick. So I've had troubles with that in the past. And he thinks flashes back to when he's lording himself over Akane. He's like, I lost the trust of my peers and went through a lot. He's like, I just hope he doesn't turn out like I did. And they're like, Ani-san. He's like, you're too nice, Ani-san. He's like, right? He's like, yeah, definitely. He's like, no, please. He's like, all right, Ani-san, are you familiar with Akane Arakawa? And you see his eyes just go dead. He's like, she's scheduled to appear today. We were just wondering what she's like. And he does like the little nervous tick where he starts like playing with his hair. He's like, ah, yes, her. And you see at Yasaka Street with a family mate, you have, thank you for coming, as Tyson walks out with some bags. You have an and a good. And he sees Akane just crouched nearby, like with their suitcases. And he just kind of like tries to walk away and keeps like peeking back. And he goes, hey. He's like, And he just hands her a bottle of water. It's like, you're making a spectacle of yourself. Get out of here. And with a whack, she just grabs his hand like, show, the show. It's like, what the? And as she drinks, she's like, I feel much better now. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. She's like, ugh. And you see him just like, poor guy just dragging her suitcases and stuff behind him. It's like, you better be today's performer, because if you're lying, he's like, the taxi driver was so reckless. I was getting double motion sickness between the car and the plane. He's like, It's like, I'm talking to you. He's like, sorry, I need a break. And you have a flashback to, you curious about her, Tyson? Well, I'll tell you. She's the only Rakugoka who ever got a Futatsumi recommendation from your master. That's my little sister apprentice, Akane Arakawa. It's like, this is her? He's like, ooh. It's like, don't seem that impressive to me, as he's muttering to himself. And Akane's like, what? Hey, what's with the attitude? It's like, I'm still your older sister apprentice. Are you listening to me? He's like, look, maybe you could save the bossiness until you've acted like my older sister apprentice. He's like, so heavy as like dragging her suitcases. And Akane's like, I like him. I think we'll get along fine. And she's still kind of like motion sick. He's like, ugh. He's like, good morning, I'm Akane Arakawa. And you see all the other Zenzo being like, ah. He's like, I'm Kanji Yangate, the Tate Zenza. It's like, nice to meet you. He's like, oh, here, I bought a gift. And he's here just holding out a package of donut. He's like, for everyone to enjoy. He's like, no thanks. We appreciate the gesture, though. He's like, oh, okay. Do you mind if I lie down upstairs? I'm not feeling well. He's like, go ahead. And you see her upstairs like a cloth over her face. Like, she's totally hungover, isn't she? Right? He's like, yeah, definitely. It's just like Ani-san said. She's horrible. Akane Arakawa's the worst. And Tyson's like, what did he say? That was when she was a Zenza, she got hung out to dry for being such a problem child. He warned her about her behavior backstage. She called him out in her performance. She specifically had it out for Ria and Ani-san, the nicest guy around. Who would do something like that to an older brother apprentice? And you see as he's, I don't know, hanging out around outside, he's like, they believed it. That whole string of events really put me through hell in the long run. He's like, serves you right. As he's grinning like a little dork. Well, so let me just pull that up quickly. This stupid dorky ass face. He's like, it was worth slumming it with the have-nots for a while to restore my reputation. He's like, see, I'm a good person now. He's like, Zenza Shinichi's like, peek. He has a little sash on with like changed man. It's like, nerves will ruin your performance. She hasn't been back in 3 years. That's awkward enough, and now she's ostracized. Plus, she's feeling sick to boot. It's like, now it's your turn to eat dirt, Akane Arakawa. He's like, go and ask how she likes her tea. He's like, no, don't make me do it. And you see them all whispering, and you have a shh and an ah as Tyson just goes and hands her some tea. He's like, that's very thoughtful of you. He's like, it's just my job. He's like, ah, sure. And she's like, oh, good old taste of Japan. And she takes a sip. And then Haison's like, why don't you ask for a sub? It's like, why would I do that? It's like, huh? Like, so dense. The reason should be obvious. You're a wreck right now. Plus, there's something shady going on. And she's like, that's true. It's like, it's true. Well, if you agree, then why? It's like, because I still haven't shown you how an older sister apprentice acts. She goes, don't worry. Just sit back and watch a real Futatsume performance. So I guess some quick thoughts on the chapter. Yeah, not much to say because they're kind of like easing us back into it. Like we're meeting like the new cast of people. Kind of seeing like the changes and stuff that have happened since, you know, Kane's been gone. I totally forgot about this dude from like all those chapters ago coming back. So like I'm glad they gave us like a little flashback to remind us who we were. Like it was a little like stupid hair twirl tick that he has that kind of like set off the light bulbs like who he was. Apart from that, again, we kind of see like how much like politics and like all that goes into politics and like rumor mongering goes into or goes on behind the scenes in Rakugo. So it's kind of amazing that, you know, this guy still somehow managed to stick around all this time despite all of that. Actually, I thought of a good title for this video. But yeah, apart from that, like I do love Akane just being like, oh, I'm so motion sick, like just giving everyone like the worst first impression of herself. Now that she's like disappeared, like the rumor mill has been spinning and like spitting out all these fake rumors about her. Apart from that, again, like I don't know, like I've mentioned this before, but it never really feels, every time we come up with like this stuff where there's like a rumor mill or something, or feels like, you know, she's gonna have to face some kind of setback, it never feels like it's gonna be an actual like tangible or difficult hurdle for her to overcome. So like a lot of this feels kind of muted in that regard, because we know like the next chapter she'll do her performance, she'll wow everyone with like how much she's learned, how great she is, like with her professionalism, everything like that, and they'll all be blown away and they won't be able to believe that, like, oh, you know, is this the person that was being trash talked, yada yada yada. So it's, I don't know, like every time the series kind of tries to play like Akane as an underdog, it really doesn't land the further on it goes, because we've seen how easily she's cleared prior hurdles before. So putting in like these faux ones before, like when she comes back, it really doesn't land with like the impact I think it needs to. With that said, like we'll see how it goes from here. I do want to see the smug guy get his comeuppance just because I don't like him at all. But yeah, not much more to say about that. It's like a very, very typical chapter, but yeah, we'll see how it goes from here. So with all that said, I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you did, you know, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, I'll be getting caught up with Shonen Jump first, and then once I'm fully caught up on my backlog with that, I'll get around to getting back to the read-throughs again. So I'll probably do like a proper channel update announcement with regards to that, so look forward to that. Until next time, this is Ash. Talk to you all later.